Gonna try to break the game with these other guys by standing exactly where the woodcutting guild is supposed to be in the update in 5 seconds. This is the last time you guys are ever gonna see these trees in this area, so rest in peace to these guys. They had a good run on Zaya, but here we go. Come on, here we go. Aww. Outplayed, man. Outplayed. Back in December, we hosted a Christmas giveaway where we gave away 10 mil to 10 different winners, and you guys really liked it, so we promised we'd do a summer giveaway when the time came around. And it's already June, which is crazy. It's already almost summer, so it's that time for the giveaway again. We've added some more people this time. This time it's me, Kevin, Reframe, Torvesta, Padupson, WTF7, Logout, Sarcastic Guides, and Sir Pugger. So 8 of us. We've all donated 15 mil. So we have a 120 mil pot full of items. You guys can see my inventory right now. It's going to be a bit of a goodie bag. So we're going to have 28 different winners, and we're going to pick them in order. And obviously, first person picked gets first choice, second person gets second choice, and so on and so on. Some really cool items in there, lots of variety. Obviously, everything's pretty valuable, some more than others, but looks really nice. So to enter, you guys are going to go to the first link in the description. You guys remember we hosted it on Gleamo last time. It's a really great site for this sort of stuff. And really simply, to enter, you guys see all these +1s on the side. Click the +1 and then click on the blue button, which just says subscribe here, and you'll be brought to the channel. And if you're already subscribed, it's okay. Go back to the page, click continue, and then put in your name and your email. This way we know what or how to contact you if you win. Obviously, we'll be sending out the winners or winner emails via email. So that's how we know how to contact you. And it's really simple with all the YouTube things. Just subscribe to us on there. And you also can do it on Twitter. If you guys have a Twitter, go ahead and connect your Twitter and just say you follow us on there. And there's another entry for you. So 16 different ways to enter, 16 possible entries, over 28,000 entries already. We have 17 days left. So that link will be in the description, and hope to see you guys enter. And yeah, let's get to the video. So today's update is very unique because it is the first time that a guild has come to Old School since release. So it's the Woodcutting Guild, and it can be found in the Southern Crandon near the Hasidius house. And it's basically the go-to place for high-level woodcutters to go and make the most of their skills. So this is what it looks like in this picture. Nice and tidy, doesn't look too bad. And in here you can find the following types of trees: normal willow, maple, yew, magic, and the new redwood trees, which require 90 wood cutting to go and chop down. There's also 2 banks in the guild. Here's what the redwood trees looks like. I'm just gonna go over this really quickly because I want to show you guys what it looks like in game. And you have to basically go on a ladder on this platform and chop them from there. They also updated Ents, so there's like an Ent dungeon down there. And Ents were pretty, I guess, underwhelming, I want to say, in the wilderness. So what they did was they made this huge dungeon, so you don't have to worry about dying to PKers, and they basically doubled the rate at which you receive logs from the Ents. And I'll show you guys some of the logs that I got from them as well. There's also one of the big ones is the redwood trees, but also there's a new sawmill. So previously, I think the only sawmill, or the best sawmill you could go to, was the one in Varrock, and now there's one in the Woodcutting Guild, and it is a much shorter run than the one from Varrock, Varrock East to the sawmill. This one is just straight up in the Woodcutting Guild, so definitely a lot better. So that's the big one. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like in game. So when you first walk into the guild, you're going to be greeted by this guy called Barry, and there's a bunch of these people around. They just look like master woodcutters. Wouldn't expect to find master woodcutters in the Woodcutting Guild, would you? But yeah, so when you walk in, really simply, you just follow the path. There's a bunch of different trees around. Yews when you come in. There's the willows by the lake. There's an area for maples just west of them. The sawmill is there as well. And this area is just the beginning part. Lots of different places to chop. I guess I want to say it's pretty decent for maples, but I still think the area at Sears Village is better for them. It's just maybe less people, I guess, woodcutting there. And now north up here, we have a dungeon. You guys can see the exclamation point. And the dungeon on here is where you guys are going to find all these Ents. It is a huge, huge, huge dungeon with lots of Ents. And the really nice thing is that down here, there's a bank as well. So potentially a decent training spot and moneymaker for low levels, since the bank is legitimately right there next to the training spot. You can always restock on food right away. So that's something to look at. Maybe, I don't know about for high levels, but for low levels, because obviously they drop the noted logs, it could be potentially pretty OP. So if any of you guys have trained on it or are going to try it out, let me know how it goes for you. So when you guys go back upstairs and you go a bit farther west, you have more trees. But what I found really interesting is that there's another bank, as you guys can see on the mini map, and there's pretty much a line of yew trees, and then next to it there's a line of magic trees. And this area looks very, very, I'm gonna say it looks very pretty. It looks really cool. Now even farther west, we have the 2 big redwood trees, which are the brand new trees in Old School, and they look like these huge, 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 almost like pumpkins in the middle. Okay, they're not pumpkins; they're just an orangish color. And you pretty much climb the ladder, and once you're up there, you can chop or cut the redwood. I don't have 90 wood cutting, so I can't do it. I don't know what it's like, but I'm sure if you Google somebody, if you just Google redwood tree old school RuneScape, I'm sure there's going to be a video of somebody chopping them. At the moment, they're apparently really good profit because obviously it's a brand new log and people are going to pay good money for them. But 90 wood cutting, we'll see what you can do with that. One of the updates that I want to take a closer look at was the sawmill and want to see pretty much how much faster it was than the one in Varrock. So I bought 200 mahogany logs and wanted to turn them into 200 mahogany planks. With 1 mil in my inventory, I just went ahead and turned 200 mahogany logs into obviously 200 mahogany planks. The process isn't that long. I think this took me maybe 10 to 15 minutes or so. It's pretty much just withdrawing your logs. It's 2 or 3 clicks on your minimap to get to the sawmill operator, turn them into planks, and run back. Really simply, definitely faster than the one in Varrock. So once I had turned all of them into planks, I went to the GE, and I had spent about 300k turning them all into planks. And when I sold all 200 of the planks, I ended up having 1.1 mil in my inventory, which means I made 100k profit in about 10 to 15 minutes, which potentially is pretty decent money. It's pretty AFK as well. With the starting cash stack, it may be decent money, so I'll make probably a longer video of that in the future, but that's a good sign, I guess, for now. And the other update I wanted to try out were obviously the new Ents, and the new Ents basically give double the logs now than they gave before. And Ents are pretty unique because when you kill them, they're not that hard to kill. They're only level 86. Obviously, I'm max combat, so they're not that hard to kill for me, but maybe for lower levels, there will definitely be a safe spot. There's a bunch of these mushrooms on the ground, a bunch of these logs, so somebody will probably find out a safe spot soon. But really simply, you just kill them, and once you kill them, they turn into a log, or they drop a log, or excuse me, a trunk, and then you can just chop the trunk, and just pretty AFK from there. You only have to click it once, and you'll AFK chop these noted logs from them. And after killing 4 of them and chopping the trunk in about 10 minutes, these are the logs I got. I actually got more magic and U logs than any other log, which surprised me a bit. I wasn't sure what the rates were, but if I put all these into my price checker guide, I can see that it was about 15k, which isn't too great a profit, but definitely for lower levels, this may be something to look at because you can have the noted logs. There's a bank down here as well, and it's something to look at in the future. I don't know if I'll do a longer version of it, but I guarantee you somebody else will. So guys, that is it. That is the new woodcutting guild. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If there's anything I missed in the woodcutting guild that is potentially OP or really interesting, let me know in the comments below. But that's it for today. I'll see you tomorrow for another video. That's my Jagex HQ video, so look forward to that. But thank you all for watching. Hope to see you next time. Have a good one. Someone just slammed the door, and peace.